Hey, welcome back to Psych Culture. I had a friend named Alex. We had been friends since high school and shared countless memories together. As we entered our adult lives, I began to notice a change in Alex's behavior that I couldn't quite put my finger on. It wasn't until later that I realized Alex had become manipulative, which eventually led to the end of our friendship. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that's a bit sensitive, but incredibly important. We'll be discussing 5 signs that you might be manipulative without even realizing it. Being self-aware is key to personal growth, so let's dive in and find out if any of these signs resonate with you. Sign 1. Guilt tripping. The first sign that you might be manipulative without realizing it is if you often use guilt tripping to get your way. This happens when you make someone feel guilty or responsible for your emotions to get them to do what you want. For example, you might say something like, "If you really loved me, you would do this for me," or "I can't believe you're putting your friends before me." Remember, everyone has the right to make their own choices without feeling burdened by guilt. If you find yourself frequently guilt-tripping others, it's time to take a step back and reflect on your actions. Sign 2. Playing the victim. The second sign is playing the victim. This can be subtle or quite obvious, but it's when you portray yourself as the victim in a situation to gain sympathy or control over others. This behavior often stems from a need for attention or validation. For instance, if you're in a disagreement with someone, instead of addressing the issue, you might focus on how much they've hurt you or how unfair the situation is. By shifting the focus to your emotions, you manipulate the other person into feeling bad for you, which can make it difficult for them to stand their ground. Sign 3. Giving backhanded compliments. Our third sign is giving backhanded compliments. A backhanded compliment is when you say something seemingly positive, but it actually has a negative undertone. For example, you might tell someone, "You're so smart for someone who didn't go to college," or "I love how you can just wear anything." These kinds of compliments are manipulative, because they subtly undermine the other person's confidence while making you seem caring or supportive. If you catch yourself giving backhanded compliments, try to be more mindful of the impact your words can have on others. Sign 4. Always needing to be right. The fourth sign is an unwavering need to be right. While it's natural to want to defend your point of view, being manipulative involves twisting facts or using emotional tactics to force others to agree with you. This can include gaslighting, which is when you intentionally make someone doubt their own memory or perception of events. If you find yourself constantly needing to win arguments, or dismissing others' opinions without considering their perspective, it might be time to evaluate your communication style and learn to be more open-minded. Sign 5. Overly controlling. Lastly, the fifth sign is being overly controlling. This can manifest in various ways, such as trying to control other people's decisions, constantly checking in on them, or becoming upset when things don't go according to your plan. Control issues often stem from a deep-seated fear of losing control or feeling vulnerable. However, it's important to remember that everyone has the right to autonomy and independence. If you find yourself being overly controlling, consider working on your own insecurities and trust issues to build healthier relationships. So there you have it, 5 signs that you might be manipulative without even realizing it. It's important to remember that self-awareness is the first step towards personal growth. If you recognize any of these behaviors in yourself, don't be too hard on yourself. We all have areas in which we can improve. The key is to acknowledge these tendencies and actively work towards changing them. This can involve seeking professional help, practicing self-reflection, or engaging in open and honest conversations with those around you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Psych Culture for more insightful content. If you have any thoughts or experiences related to this topic, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and remember, self-awareness and personal growth go hand in hand. Keep striving to be the best version of yourself.